Aloha everyone, what's up? BraddahKahuutz is back with another video and welcome to the newest series on the channel. If you caught our last video, you know that we started another draft league, the International Competitive Pokemon League, or the ICP for short. If you haven't already checked out that video, you can look at it here. And where we go in depth about the draft league, how it works, and our set lists. Pokemon that we pulled for the ICP. I highly recommend checking it out if you want to know the ins and outs of what's going on. In this series, we'll be analyzing my teams and talking strategies for upcoming matches. I'll be posting the team analyses every Wednesday, so be sure to come back to the channel on Sundays to see our matches and how it went down. Alright, so let's check out this week's build. Okay, so the first mon coming to week 1 is of course King, the Gigantamax Rillaboom. You can also see our opponent's team right below me. They have a pretty scary squad, but I think we'll be able to do some tricky things with it. But anyway, so King, Gigantamax Rillaboom with the weakness policy, Grassy Surge ability, of course, Grassy Glide, Drum Beating, High Horsepower, and Acrobatics. I have Grassy Glide on there in case we need to switch back in to King after G-Max ends, as well as for that priority with the Grassy Surge ability. I also have Drum Beating on here for a bit of speed control, and just a heavy hitting grass type move for when we are in Gigantamax form. High Horsepower so we don't get any negative to our own Grassy Surge abilities, and of course Acrobatics being a really good physical flying type move, as well as being able to boost our speed when we Gigantamax. I really like Rillaboom here. I think Rillaboom is going to put in a lot of work, especially if we can catch a few Pokemon off guard, like if they switch in Zapdos or if they switch in Caparaja onto a G-Max Drum Solo. It's going to do a lot of damage. We decided to go a little basic here, 252 in attack, 252 in speed, and with Adamant Nature, just trying to hit as hard as possible. I'm definitely going to try and set up Acrobatics quickly, and of course I'm hoping that he hits us with some kind of, with the weakness policy. So he has a Cinderace, he has G-Zap, he has Slowking. There's a lot of mons that he can hit for super effective, so if we can pop that, it's gonna be curtains, that's for sure. Up next we have Kumu, the Tapu Fini. So very simple. I want Tapu Fini as another terrain setter. The main thing that Tapu Fini is for is definitely for defensive speed control. I've made it max speed and then 156 into special defense. This will help live a lot of attacks. And of course, you put the rest into attack just to do a little bit more damage. Going in for a pretty straight, like, physical attack build. Moonblast, Scald, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, just to hit everything on their team. Super important, and of course, it's tanky enough to handle a few hits from, you know, Slowking, Cinderace, and especially their special attackers in Rapidash and Slowking. So I expect Tapu Fini to put in a lot of work, so I'm excited for it. Up next, we got Vela, the Heatran. Of course, we gotta bring our Choice Specs Heatran. Very familiar face to the team of the Hawaiian Komos. I've been feeling that Choice Scarf Heatran has been a pretty big staple in a lot of the drafts we've been doing recently. So we have Eruption, Scorching Sands, Dragon Pulse, and Dark Pulse. 252 in Spatak and 252 in Speed with Timid Nature. I also have the Flame Body on there, so just in case, like, if they get low, we can switch into one of their physical attackers. So maybe we can burn Dracozolt, we can burn Sandaconda. The whole Sand Spit, Sandaconda to the, what is it called, Sand Rush, Dracozolt, big issue, but I'm ready. I'm excited for it. I think we can handle it. Okay, up next, new face to the squad is Jace the Salamence. I haven't really used the Salamence in the past, so I'm excited to bring it to the first match. Heavy Duty Boots, Moxie, because we're not going to deal with any Defiant Zapdoses around here. Outrage, Earthquake, Dragon Dance, Defog. Kind of our, kind of a utility in Defog, but primarily D-Dance, Earthquake, Outrage is the true set, what we're going for here. I think it's going to put in a lot of work. It hits everything on his team, not necessarily for like super effective, but I also have to like time the earthquakes and stuff, so that's going to be something. I also have to time the outrages with having the two terrains that like weaken the two moves I have on Salamances, so it's going to be a little bit of a dance. And next we have Saber, the Raikou, Extreme Speed, T-Bolt, Aura Sphere, Shadow Ball, Life Orb with Inner Focus. I'm bringing Inner Focus specifically for, you know, any fake out shenanigans they want to do. They have a few mons that get access to it. I don't believe they have anything with Intimidate, but it's a good ability, especially with the other one just being Pressure. I needed some kind of fast mon to help deal with Cinderace. That's why I have it more of a mixed attacker instead of just a straight special attacker. So I have Extreme Speed, just in case Cinderace gets a little out of hand. I can E-Speed right away and then hopefully take it out. T-Bolt and Aura Sphere, of course, is to deal with the majority of his mons on the team, and then I have Shadow Ball to help clean up with like the Poltegeist and the Rapidash. Okay, and for the of course I have it Naive Nature because I didn't want to neg the attack or anything. And then for the last mon we brought is Lily, the Mind Shao, another Choice Scarfer. So Choice Scarfer Generator, I hope is going to put in a lot of not priority, but a lot of momentum gaining. And of course, if we need a quick knockoff or a quick close combat, Mind Shao can really put in the work there. And that stuff we have, you know, 2v2 speed, 2v2 attack, Jolly Nature, of course. We're outspeeding a good majority of his team anyway with our mons, so I'm really happy about that. The one that's going to give us the most issue is the Cinderace, and of course Dracozolt under Sand. But we have a few ways that we can stall that out as well. That's about the team. This week we are versing Amel. They are a new face of the channel. I never fought them before. So we're going to find out what their playstyle is. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And that's our week 1 team. I'm excited for this match. So, you know, stay tuned for the match video on Sunday. And if you can't wait till then, you can catch me on Twitch on Saturdays and Sunday mornings from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Hope to see you guys there. So let me know what do you guys think of this week's build. If you don't agree with me, let me know who I should have brought instead. But with that, see you in the next video. Shoots!